So, but you know, it's more of an awareness tool. He's going to put it on his website.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, like a billboard and stuff. It's crazy how it builds up. Like I said, I had a client I hadn't seen in 2 years. She's a snowbird. She lives in Florida a lot of the time. And then she came back in yesterday. And she started talking about all the videos and stuff.
Wow.
Hi,
yeah, they do make a big difference. Yes, now he's got little Evelyn in his bowls, but...
That's such a cute name. Oh, my gosh.
They call her Evie.
Welcome, Sunny. How are you? Yeah, I thought Evie was like Filipino or something. She's so cute.
I know. She does have... Those eyes are changing, too. She really has... We thought when she was born, the first few minutes, she has her mother's eyes, but her mother actually has eyes like that. Her, his daughter-in-law, his mother, but she is, and I suspect there's a little Indian coming out because they look a little different. I forget what American Indian what he is, but he's pure.
You know, anybody who's got the Cherokee, they're so lucky. They never have any arm hair. You don't have arm hair much.
Not much. No, I've never had.
I never have this look. Do you have Cherokee in you?
Huh?
Do you have Cherokee in you? Do you have Cherokee in you?
I don't know. I'm thinking it is, but I don't know.
No. I've got Eastern European, so I'm just hairy.
Oh, hairy. Yeah, I'm European. I'm Eastern European. Yeah, I used to have more on my legs, but it was never dark. I could go for a very, very long time. I suspect hormones have something to do with that, but it's but I didn't have to shave really.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it was so light.
Hola, hola. Incredible.
But I'm still on hormones, and I gotta keep
Midnight
my energy up,
bliss.
my health, and
we're getting snatched today.
Yeah.
I'm not. Jane is. Jane is getting snatched.
Yes. If I can lose. Yeah, I'm just.
Do you want to get snatched before I go to Miami, though? That'll be lovely.
Now, when do you leave for Miami?
The 7th, I think. I already miss my dogs. And I haven't even left yet. I'm not leaving for 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. I'm gonna miss you, though.
Yeah, interestingly enough, my friends, remember this was our year for 70. You know, the interesting thing is they were talking about losing their hair was thinning, and all this stuff, and getting older. I'm just looking at them like, really? And my one friend said, are you losing hair? I said, no. I said, I have plenty of hair. But it probably is genetic, but I don't know. Well, I also eat well, but who knows why.
You know, I feel like not having kids keeps people
that's a good
having
point,
hair.
too.
And having hair that is, stays its color.
A lot of hair. I mean,
when I do the hair restoration, it'll bring people's hair back to whatever color it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my plan is just to keep doing that. Yeah, I do it more in the winter when it's like wig season, when it's cold, because you wear wigs like hats.
Even my hairdresser, he said, we get people coming in older than us even, but now they're losing their hair. I don't know. I just don't. And you're right. It could be because they had kids. My one friend, my God, she's at 5. That was always her goal, was to get married and have kids. Boy, she did it. She got married at 19.
That's how my girl Jenny was. She's got 5 kiddos.
And she also married somebody who could support her and all those 5 kids.
They're a cute family.
And what he wanted was somebody he wanted a traditional family.
To have 5 kids.
He wanted a lot of kids because he grew up in that kind of family. So they fit together perfect.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a lot. I'd rather work than have 5 kids.
Me too.
I'd much rather work.
Oh my God.
That sounds like a never-ending job.
It is. It is.
God bless them. God bless them.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little research on. I see him Monday, so.
Oh.
The guy that.
Handsome.
I'll say, hey, what happened to that cute
Jane thinks that she's got a date for me.
I got a friend.
She's psychic, so I don't know.
I say, she's very metaphysical too. ought to meet her. She's way out there like you are. But he does a good job bridging very well.
Yeah,
You and I probably don't.
Jane doesn't, you know, what's the word? I was going to say hold cards when it comes to... I was like, what do you think about this guy? She's like, he's arrogant.
Oh.
But now she has someone for me. So,
Well,
we'll make her pull some cards once I start
That's what I
electrocuting.
tell Ella. If you live long enough, I tell them, you're going to go through all this crap if you don't. You know, you go through a lot of men because, you know, you're unique. You know, I've gone through more men than... and really the thing always missing was the psycho-spiritual piece.
Oh, yeah, that has to be there.
That's the part that...
I was just talking to my Aunt Eileen on the phone. I was like, you know what? I'm just so grateful that I love that I can't believe they've been together over 20 years now.
Wow.
And they're just such a good example. I'm like, if it's not like that, I don't want it. They love each other so much. They're still super in love. Talk about space, though. He was in the military, so she would be without him for like months at a time. But now he's been retired for a while, so I love seeing that.
Yeah.
When you see good relationships, it's just easy to be like, oh, if it's not going to be like that, I'm not doing it.
You know, a lot of people, though, when they're older, they have their houses and their lives, and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy. It's just easier. That's what therapists even say. It's easier to keep your separate places and be together.
I think so.
Because then you're starting to get into...
I'm like, I don't have any more closet space for you.
Well,
I don't have a drawer. Right. I don't have half a drawer. You better have a house.
You saw Jim's
Buy
house.
me one too.
Full of bowls and stones and...
Oh yeah, like everything has a space. Like here, you know.
Mine has vintage furniture and, books, tons of books, and I am gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff though, like, just because I just kept it because I didn't know what else to do with it. You know, people give you wonderful angels and just different things over the years, and
yeah, it piles up. I feel like the longest I've ever lived somewhere was like 5 years, but
wow.
I was a clothes hoarder because I grew up poor.
Oh, right.
Because when I first moved to Indiana, people would make fun of me for my clothes. So when I had money, I just would buy a bunch of clothes. And when I moved to Miami last time, I gave away 37 trash bags.
Oh my, clothes?
Of clothes.
Oh my God.
37.
That's a lot of bags.
And when I got there, I gave away clothes. I mean, I was like, why do I need this, what was it, like a Riley Dance Marathon t-shirt from when I was in the 5th grade. We don't need this anymore.
You don't need that?
No, I only haven't worn this in 20 years. I can still remember without the shirt. I still remember that I did that. Isn't it amazing? Like I was going to forget.
I think I could take a nap. I slept last night. I got my CPAP now.
Do you like it?
Yeah, so I've had it a month. I'm down if they forget it, but I do have more energy during the day.
Did you get that meme I sent you? Where I was a doctor. I was like, when you're dating a doctor, and he was like, oh, you're so beautiful. And he was like, I think you need a CPAP machine.
Yeah.
You got that one. I was like, oh my gosh, this
funny.
is you and Jim.
It's too funny. So, anyhow, yeah. But I do get it. We're both laying there at night with our CPAPs on. But I do have more energy.
That's cute.
I do have more energy.
Really?
I'm lighter, and I don't know if it came about because of...
Well, you can't live when you lose most of your fat when you're breathing at night, So it definitely makes sense that you feel lighter.
You lose most of your fat when you have a CPAP?
No, when you can breathe at night.
Oh, right.
You breathe out most
Oh,
of your
really?
fat. Yeah.
Well, it's been, that could be because I've been feeling lighter even though I'm kind of swollen. Well, the wine and we had pasta Sunday night when I got home. Yeah, we had are we online now? Are we on?
Yeah.
We went out the other night when I got home from down Holland, and we had pasta and wine. Unfortunately, I drank I didn't drink so much, about 2, but the pasta I was so swollen. I was like a bloated.
Oh, I can't with the pasta.
pig.
I feel like if I eat pasta, I'm fat for like 3 weeks.
Oh, and I hadn't had any for quite a while. Not that extent, but oh. Oh.
It's a crazy busy day.
So
My next person was out early.
Oh, oh my God.
I just looked at the phone too. I was like, cool, we're perfect on time because we were, having girl chat before we got on here.
I was gonna say you must not have any clients right away. We haven't really chatted for a while though.
I know. It's been a minute.
I don't have any. I just have to go get my toes done.
We had some tea today.
We had tea.
We had tea. We missed it. It wasn't for you.
Oh, yeah, I can use this.
Need some more of
Feels
this
good, actually.
cleanser. I love this cleanser. I got it at the grocery store, actually.
Really? What is it?
It is called Andalo Naturals. Age defying. It's a apricot probiotic, like milky cleanser.
Love it.
Love it.
So how's my skin looking from the last time you saw me?
That's looking good. I was staring at your face when you're telling me you're almost 70. I'm like, there's no way. I was
okay,
like,
that's good.
damn, I'm good at my job. Look at me.
You're good at your job. But we do a lot. Ugh. Yeah, actually, I was spending so much time here. Good, which is fine. I mean, you got it off to a good start, but it was just too much. It was a lot of time, and it wasn't just that. It was like I didn't realize how much I was spending, and that was my fault. So anyhow.
Yeah, everybody usually does like a little boot camp in the beginning.
Oh, well, it worked.
And then we're at maintenance.
Yeah, we're just gonna. I mean, I was always going once a month for
70. That's crazy. That's like 20 years older than I thought you were.
Oh, we're 20 years older.
You're forever 49 to me.
49. Okay, if I can get back to 39. Actually, if I'm 50, I'm good. But
yeah.
They were talking about, well, we're getting older, and I'm like, well, of course we're all getting older.
Every day.
Everybody does.
Every moment of every day, we're all getting older.
And I don't want to sit around and talk about all this stuff. It's like
she's not dead.
I'm not dead.
She's
I'm
clearly
here.
talking.
I'm clearly talking. I'm quite well. For 49, I'm great.
49 and holding.
I could do 49. 49, 51, I could do that.
Wow. It is wilding out here in Carmel.
So do you like being on the north side of Carmel like this?
I love it here. I'm never leaving.
Is your house is nearby too, isn't it?
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
It's always 4 minutes from the spa. That's why I knew that I should move to Miami. It was like the place that I did my Art Basel exhibition was 4 minutes from the place that I had a room available to rent. That's how I decide major life decisions. I'm like, 4 minutes? Okay.
So do you rent
Sign
or own
right
your
here.
house? Do you rent or own
I
it?
rent it.
Okay, for some reason I thought you owned it, but
No, I did, I did put on my my little vision board notebook. Because I don't like change, you know what I mean? I'm autistic. So I'm in the ADHD. I do, but I don't. Like, I like to just, I'm just moving. Even talking about moving with you, I'm like, oh. But, like you said, I can kind of feel.
Yeah, you feel.
I feel that there is a house that wants me to own it.
Oh, really?
Nearby.
Wow.
I can feel it.
That's cool.
An older one with a basement.
Oh.
All brick, something that's like safe from tornadoes and stuff. Because my house now is just, the tornado plan is pray to God. Know that my mission is not done yet. Otherwise I will die.
No, you'll be around a long time. Oh my God.
I know. I feel like 120.
Probably at least.
123. 1, 2, 3. One of those three's dead.
Well, that's why you
I
want
think
to.
the oldest lady who ever lived was 122.
That's why you want to keep
She was French. She smoked cigarettes every day.
You want to have younger friends. You want to have friends of all ages for sure.
I know. Now I'm starting to, at that age. Like, I've always had older friends. I've always, even when I was a kid, I had friends that were in their 50s and 60s and 70s. And now I've got a bunch of Gen Z friends, which is cool. And we look the same age forever. So, oh my gosh, they almost had a heart attack. This one girl we were at, where was it? I don't know, a bar somewhere here in Carmel. And she was like, oh my gosh, this guy, he's like really hot and he's a cardiologist, but he's like so much older than me. He's like 10 years older than me. He's like 36. He's so old. I was like, how old do you think I am? And they're like, oh, were you part of so-and-so sorority?
That's
I'm like,
funny.
I'm 38. And they're like, I might as well have told them that I was 80 years old. They're
Oh,
like,
it is funny.
They start looking like for trying to find a wrinkle on my face.
I love it.
I'm like, good luck.
Yeah, that's what. Heck, I got people all ages. I've always had older friends too, but and I've got some younger friends even when I was younger. But nowadays, I mean, over the years, it's when you're 30, there's not as many because I moved all the time. There's nowhere, you didn't have the friends who you actually knew because you were moving and. Although I have both, but yeah, there weren't as many younger ones behind me back in the day, but now there's a lot more.
Right now you kind of switched. Now you have more younger friends than older friends.
Well, I have both, probably both, but yeah, probably more younger, probably because there's more of them.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I've got some older friends who I really like a lot. I always have coffee with her. And one neighbor, a couple neighbors, 83, 93. They're loving people.
Yeah, it's a weird switch to go from I've always had mostly older friends, I've dated older people, you know what I mean? I think the smallest age gap I've had with anybody that I dated consistently was like 5 years. A couple years ago I dated a guy who was like a year younger than me, not even a year, it was like 9 months. And he might as well have been like 12. Like he looked like a man, but he was very annoying. Didn't last long. Did not last long. I have like less patience the older I get. I'm like, oh my god, you're annoying. Goodbye. Let's pretend we never met. And I'm pretty sure that guy got deported.
Oh my God.
I didn't call him.
I got some in my mouth. In my mouth. Do you have a Kleenex? It's going in my mouth.
Lotion on the skirt. Everything is edible. Do you ever have those days when you wake up and you're like, I'm already ready for a nap?
Yeah.
I just woke up.
Well, those were the days before my CPAP, big time.
Really?
It changed a lot already. It took me a couple weeks after I quit fighting with it, literally fighting with it.
Oh, yeah.
Screaming at it and all kinds of. But it's a lighter, so yeah, I don't have as many of those days like I did.
Yeah, your face looks good. It's not like broken out or anything. A lot of times I work on like people's faces who broke out after CPAP.
Well, these are very, this one I've got is really the most updated one they have. Very light straps. Very, very light. It's not a big monster. They've given me that one company. And
yeah, literally, usually I can be like, oh, so you have a CPAP? I can see it and how it shapes people's face.
Yeah. So it's just very different. It's very lightweight. It's like hardly being on at all. So I'm not screaming at it like I was.
Your girl's looking young today. I don't have any makeup on either.
Yeah, you look young anyhow, so.
Looking young.
You could almost be my daughter.
That's true.
Look-wise and other. Except you got bigger boobs, of course.
We did those ourselves with the non-invasive breast enhancement.
Well, all I care about is a cute butt. I don't want a big butt. I just want a...
Cute little bubble butt. We can build the bubble butts. We do. We do that here.
Mostly face and neck. But I can tell the last time when you beat the tar out of my back and arms, that really opened up a lot of
oh my gosh, yeah,
blockages.
I can already set, yeah.
Right. Blockages. I mean, I had blockages in there. I've been going to Reiki with Martha regular too.
Oh, cool. How often?
Well, I was shooting. I was started off once a week. Now it's about every 2, just because of scheduling. But you know, she's just so good. She's unfortunately or fortunately, she's opening up a lot of emotional channels in a different way.
Maybe I should go see Martha.
Ugh.
Martha is who I learned Reiki from. So
I remember she said that.
My Reiki master.
She's amazing.
My Reiki master teacher. She's amazing.
She's very kind. Very, very
so kind and so sweet. You know, she's really such a good example of like how powerful, you know, those subtle energies can be. Anytime I've had a session with her, I just remember that I lay down. I kind of remember her walking around me for a minute, and then it's like I wake up and I'm like in a new portal.
Yeah, and she really is good at intuiting too.
She is really good.
She gets stuff that.
You know, her place reminds me of. Have you heard of like liminal spaces, the back rooms?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No.
Her face kind of reminds me of that.
It's real cute. She's.
Is she still in the same space in South Broderpool?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I just feel like I go in there and it feels like 3 minutes, and that's like that's been an hour.
You know, Martha, I've known her so long. We ended up chatting a lot. In the beginning, we chatted a lot just because.
Catching up.
Yeah, catching up and all that stuff.
You know a lot of sleep people. Does she still teach at in her path? That's what I learned.
She hasn't. And I think it was a kind of combination after, you know, Chris kind of took over North and South, and because of COVID, it was COVID related. They just kind of had Karen on the South side doing it, but they don't have that many classes going on right now like they used to.
Okay.
So yeah, she has it. She's magnificent, but she teaches them in her space.
Oh yeah. I've sent clients. I actually, when my spa was on Binford, I had her come and teach some of my estheticians and stuff. That back when I had employees, she came to the spa and did it. I was in Miami, but she taught like 4 people. And I've sent a lot of people to get their Reiki 1, 2, and 3 master, whatever.
Yeah, she's really amazing.
With her, she's great. Yeah, I can't believe it's been so long.
Yeah, she looks good. She's Martha, same. She's good.
When did I see her last? It was, yeah, she taught a bunch of my employees back in 2020. Why does 2020 feel like yesterday and 900 years ago at the same time?
I know. People keep coming into me and going, I don't know what's going on. Everything shifted during COVID. It's what happened. I mean,
oh yeah,
drastically. Not just being on this earth, but just all the planes and. So people are still, I'm still dealing with it. Not the physical part.
I felt like a weird shift yesterday. I think yesterday or the day before.
A lot of that going on.
There's some kind of, the day before I leave for Florida, Oh, there's like a full solar eclipse.
Oh.
So that's why I waited a little bit later, because you never know what's going on with planes when that happens.
Yeah, I can really tell a difference because of all the work you were doing up around my brows, opening up the eyes a lot.
Did you have any weird dreams after that?
I don't, not that I remember, but I didn't correlate it if I did.
I had a dream the other day that I had pet otters and a pet fox.
Oh my God.
It was a white fox. It was so cute. I was so sad when I woke up. I was like, I know I need a baby fox. Could rescue them from like fur places. Don't kill foxes for fur coats, guys. That's bad.
People still trapping southern Indiana, where I grew up out in the wazoo.
Yeah, I had an ex-boyfriend that was like a trapper. Tried to baby trap me. Didn't work. Didn't work.
Especially being down there. I mean, that's what people do. They hunt. You know, a lot of gardening, a lot of fields. I look at my fields. You know, we have a family farm down there, and
oh, cool.
You know, it's you know, I'm a part owner of it, but you know, it's not one that you could.
Do you have people work it, or?
Yeah, we have
cool.
We lease it to some farmers, and so I, you know, pay taxes on it, and it came from my mother's side, and then my brother, I give him money to help take care of, because I happened to get the property that had more work to do because of some trees, so I give him some money, and basically I don't really make any money, and then when I die, it just transitions to another family member, so I'm kind of like the caretaker of the earth.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with a lot of my spaces. Like, I've always, like, if I rented space, I'll always plant things. People are like, why do you do that? You don't even own it. And I'm like, no one owns Earth. I'm doing it for Mother Nature. We love each other. And, like, I've lived there for, like, 5 years now. The lightning bugs there are amazing. This is, like, the first really good year with them. You know, it took that many years, 6 years, to, like, not have poison in the yard for the fireflies to come back. Amazing.
Yeah, Jim's been getting really busy with clients.
Oh,
Has
really?
several a week. I mean, his goal was not to be an MD doctor working patient after patient. But you know what? I'll tell you what. He's busy. He's had several a week. It's funny.
That's
good.
awesome.
It's good. It's great. That's what he wanted to do.
That's so fun. Yeah, he's really good. He doesn't even know how good he is. Is he starting to figure it out?
I don't think so. I don't think he is.
I love that with energy healing, though, because you're like, okay, is it doing something? I can't tell. Are you feeling something? Okay. Like,
You know, it's like
when I've been a Reiki master for, what, 8 years or something like that now.
a couple people
And it
ask me.
still surprises me.
It is. It's just like that's who you are, not necessarily what you do. Like down there, they said, "Are you still working?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, yes and no." They looked at me. I said, "Well, but I don't really call it work, and I don't really know that I'm working. It's just what I do."
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
you know, so even when I so-called retired, if that ever happened or didn't happen, I'm not sure what happened when I got out of full time.
Did you have a time when you retired?
Not really.
I'm like, but like, did you have a time when you called it retiring or whatever?
No, I never did. I just changed jobs.
Yeah, I could never see myself retire. Like, I'm on Earth to do things.
Well, that's just it.
So many people, like, as soon as they retire, then they die.
I said, well, I do make money, which is nice, but you know, what would I do? And so it's kind of crazy how to explain. I said, well, when I worked in the dairy in the factory 2 summers in a row, now that was work. That was a job.
Yeah. Depends on the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm working and sometimes I don't. I've had a lot of people with very heavy energy recently, though. So I've literally, like, worked on, like, 1 or 2 people.
Really? There's a reason.
Like 3 people in the day, and I'm just like wiped out.
Tom, who in Kentucky, you should see him. You'd like him. He's in Sadieville, which is, it takes about 2.5 hours to
Does
get down there.
he do stuff over the phone
He does,
too?
he does.
I feel like Susie went there before and they told me about it.
She probably did, but yeah, he did a little. He said, Jane, he had a message to tell Jim, you know, about the energy fields, and I said, yeah, I've been seeing it like crazy, and I have been. Even in where I live, everything. My house is fine, but you know, everything else, and you know, it's like I've been feeling the heaviness in Jim. So he actually did a healing session on me over the phone yesterday.
Oh, cool.
A little, just for fun, you know. I mean, it was really, you know, he chanted in Indian, and he gets in another space and he does chanting from the other side, working energy. But yeah, I felt a lot lighter after he was done with me. It was only like 3 minutes, you know, maybe. But
oh, that's nice.
So yeah, we like him, so we're gonna go see him. And usually we spend the night, but this time we're just gonna come back because there's nothing really down there to go to.
Where in Kentucky?
It's called Sadieville. But it's just it's a town.
I know that Susie went there before. I feel like I remember having a conversation in the other room.
There's really nothing in the little town anymore. It's just like a broken down 2 or 3 buildings and here and there. But he lives way out in the country, but yeah, he's very powerful. He didn't get the calling to do the work until, God, he was much later. You know, he did carpentry, and he was a handyman and did all kinds of work. He's really good with his hands, building.
And how did he get connected to?
He got called. I mean, by spirit. It's like he just.
I mean, just like one day woke up and he was like, oh, okay, I should do
got
this.
the calling. Well, somebody asked me the other day, how did you know you were supposed to do this, or how did you do it? I said, God told me. The regression piece, anyhow.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was always studying forever past lives and mysticism for like always.
Mm-hmm.
But it really wasn't until, I don't know, I just had the call one day and said, you need to be doing past life regressions. I'm like, I have no clue where to start. But only to find out that a lot of what I was already doing in my other work.
It's just all like, it was like you're already doing it. It's just like, now we just got to call it this instead.
And you have to get, you know, I got certified.
Did you do stuff with, did you do stuff with, because like I don't do like any kind of specific past life regression, but I usually do like a Reiki tarot card reading mixed, and a lot of times past life stuff will come up.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not like, same thing with like if people have like dead people, like medium stuff. Yes. It's not something that I ever like will put on my menu. It's just something I've always seen and talked to ghosts since I was like a kid.
Yeah, it just comes up.
If it comes up, it comes up. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, okay, let's do the Reiki thing. Because then I'm like not really focused on that specific thing, you know? It's like align the chakras. We're going to clear out some energy. You're going to feel good. And then stuff. But I've had people who come for body sculpting and then the chandelier will start to like shake. And I'm
my God.
I'm like, did your grandmother die recently? They're like, oh my God, how did you know? And they start crying.
So you've had a lot of heavy people come lately. There's a lot of
heavy energy. I swear, like every person, it's like I'm clearing them, you know, and it feels like I'm working on 5 people when I'm done. Yeah, I should get some Martha energy in my life. Lighten me up, baby.
You probably do. I did 4 regressions at Inner Path on Monday, and they weren't especially heavy, but they were deeper. You know, people are getting deeper, and in a good way. I mean, it's good stuff, but it still takes a lot of energy.
It does. I'm like, where am I getting this from? Like, I have you, and then one other person, and then my next person's at like 7:30. I'm gonna go home and take a nap in between. I need a new biomat at my house. Charge me up, baby. You're on the charging pad right now.
I love it. I thought I was.
Charging. Okay, we're gonna go get my lightsaber. I'll be back. There's light in the room today. I swear whenever we're doing the live streams that like if my energy is tired, like no one shows up.
Well,
because I'm only half showing up. So why would you show up, right?
I think that's how it works.
And then if I'm in the mood, it'll be like 100,000 people. lightsaber. Yeah, you guys like the lightsaber? It's funny that there's more people in the chat when I left. Hello, London. I was just talking about somebody who used to be called London earlier. Yeah, as soon as I came back on, everybody left. They prefer to just stare at you, pretending to be dead.
So how's your mother doing?
She's doing good. I talked to her yesterday. My mom's very much an introvert.
Oh, she is.
Very much. I get my extroverted bits from my father. But the extroverted bits are kind of here and there and in between recently.
They are.
Now we need a brush. So now we're gonna put a little liquid gold on her, baby. Liquid gold. Hi, Paige. Welcome.
So how's in terms of all the hardness? Like, I know, because you spent a lot of time doing that earlier, and also limp stuff. How does that all look or feel?
Oh, it's feeling great. It's moving away. I think actually helping the arms helped the face a lot too. Have you noticed that?
It doesn't seem as heavy as it used to be.
Yeah.
Heavy and, it used to look heavy and older.
Now, what are you doing workout-wise for like arms and stuff?
Oh, Ella, what made you ask that question?
I already know the answer. What is it?
Well, then don't ask me.
I already know the answer. Is the answer nothing?
That about covers it. Yeah, you know, I don't want to answer that. So. Yeah, I think all the trauma and drama going on in my life just kind of...
Do you ever have people who, like, you know, you're like, okay, I know you're lying, but if you want to lie to a psychic, that's fine.
That's fine.
And it's just like, do you ever have that happen?
Yes, even with students, I'm still not... Part of it is I'm trying to be fair and objective, but the other part of me thinks, well, I'm not sure I really believe you.
Right.
But it's kind of a different situation. Because I know she lied to me before, that's why I do that.
Oh,
so
you're expecting that from her?
Yeah, but that's why I don't want to make sure that I'm not
putting those glasses on.
How about my neck? Is it as thick as it was? Or?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
That one right side of your neck, I mean, there was like scar tissue in there from years ago. Oh, my goodness. That was different. I've never had anything like that before. Putting a little liquid gold on the face. Hi, Bianca. I might be too young for this platform. Oh my gosh! Like.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I had facials in my 20s.
Thank you.
When I was 24, 25, I was going for facials.
Oh my gosh, yeah, when I first, because I started getting acne when I was like 12.
Oh,
so, I mean, I think the money that I got from selling my first portrait when I was like 11, 12, I bought a facial.
I don't even know, back when I grew up, I don't know, I even had people around. I'm always buying stuff from Norm in the stores.
Oh, like at-home facials and stuff?
Yeah, I was always doing that, but, you know, there just wasn't anybody around. I think had moved to Vincennes. I must have been...
Oh, yeah, that's a small
24, 25, but it was bigger there. And I don't know how I met her. I met a lady who did facials. And
I remember they had little flavored oxygen, like a little flavored oxygen lounge.
yeah, I'm letting my hair grow out. I don't have bangs anymore.
How long do you want it to grow?
I don't know. I miss the 70s, you know. I mean, the 1970s, so.
Like the
all the good times.
The Farrah Fawcett.
Well, no, I don't want to do that. I did that already back in the day.
I could never get my hair to do it. I always wanted it, but my hair was too curly.
Oh.
It just ended up looking like a giant afro.
No, I think I was just going to have it. You know, my hair was never straight unless you straighten it. But I don't know. I'm just letting it grow to see what happens. I just need to change because, you know, bangs are fine. And I don't know. I just get kind of, it's the same hair.
I like it long. I like them longer, like more long. It shapes your face. Your face looks younger without the bangs.
So I'm putting my, you know, I can pull my hair back in a knot like this, like yours today.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So.
That's nice when you get it to that length.
So it's kind of.
The get out my face length.
And my hair grows really fast, so it's. We'll see.
We will see. I got a couple other clients that are growing their hair out. Oh, it looks great. Everybody's looks great. I would tell people, I'm like, yeah, no. My sister forever, she was like, I have to have bangs because I have a big forehead. I was like, oh, you don't have a big forehead. What do you mean? And then one day she put her hair up and I was like, actually, you do need bangs. Oh, you were right. She's like, I told you.
Yeah, I can feel his gunk in there.
Mm-hmm. Always around the mouth. You're doing better at not pursing, though.
Oh, good. I don't remember me doing it, but...
Oh, you used to be bad. Now you're doing it because we talked about it. Stop doing that.
Well, if that's the only time I ever do it, that's pretty good.
That was good. Don't do it now. Just relax. Tranquilo, mami, tranquilo.
So you've been doing lots of events and parties?
I don't know, have I? Do I look like I've been doing a lot of events and parties?
I don't think so. I haven't either. I've done...
I've been chill.
The last couple... I think I did a couple the last 2 or 3 months, but...
Oh, with the tarot cards,
yeah,
you mean?
tarot cards. Yeah.
No.
Most of mine's been more individual.
Yeah, I have had people come in, like, into the spa and get tarot card reading, energy stuff, but no, I haven't done anything since Sublation.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Yeah, Sublation's always fun. It went so fast, oh my goodness. And I wrangle other psychics and stuff that we've been doing for years.
That's fun.
It is fun, but I was like, I had a friend that I ran into, and I was like, here, shuffle these cards, I'll be right back. And then I left them with her. Until the end of the night, I was like, oh no, I was like, thank God I gave my cards to somebody that I know.
I used to do that. I had a big group, you know, that was before you were in a picture, a group of people that Larry'd say, hey, do you have some friends? And, you know, then people die or move on or don't want to do it anymore, but I like the money. But
who's the guy? I know one of our other favorite guys passed away last year, John. What about that other one that he was like Indian or some Dave? Is he still alive?
Yeah, no, he passed too. They passed within about 3 months of each other.
Really?
They both had a lot of health issues.
Okay, yeah, I know Dave was like hiding from people.
And he smoked incredibly. Both of them.
Both of them did. Okay.
And John had a lot of stuff. I don't even know, but I thought he was gonna.
I was shocked. Really, I was shocked that John. I was surprised that Dave stayed alive as long as he did, and I was shocked that John left when he did.
Well, we all were. And, you know, the thing is, a lot of John's people, probably because of the day, but they used to, you know, they've come back and forth over the years. But with John, you know, I have people sit there and cry because, oh my God, I didn't know it, or I've been looking for him, what happened to him, or...
Oh, they come get a reading with you and then they cry about John.
And
aww.
Guess what? He's come in readings before.
I believe it. I totally do. Like, I feel like he's come in and in some of my readings when I've talked with Joan.
Oh, he did.
And Joan barely met him, but I mean, he read for me like many times over the years. Like you and him and Dave, because you guys have been there forever.
Yeah, it's really weird. It was like I say, I hear the name John. They go, oh my God. And that's like John the reader. And they go, well, why would he come in? I'm like, because you're here. And he knew
And he had
you.
read you before? That's cool.
Yeah, so.
I feel like he hangs out there a lot.
Yeah, I think so. He and, yeah, a lot of them do, but.
Yeah, other ones that have passed over that hang out there that you feel?
We do.
Who else?
But Jack, who was the original owner, who got it started.
My dad was best friends with him.
That's right.
Yeah,
you knew
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He's there a lot.
That's cool. Does he? You think he hangs out there more or the south side?
Probably the north side.
North side. You think more north side?
And then I don't hear stories from the south side, but then there's Andrew, who'd been there many years, and he'd passed away, and he was killed in an accident. It was after we were on the north side. We moved up to 86 and Ditch, and then Bobby.
Where was it before then?
In Broad Ripple.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we were down in Broad Ripple, across from.
I kind of remember that.
By the Vogue.
Yeah, was it kind of near the 20 past 4 or 4:20 something?
Whatever it is now,
yeah,
but that's where you would have come as a little kid with your dad.
I didn't go there. I always went to
didn't?
the south side one.
Oh, you did.
As a kid,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that was his son. Chris is Jack's son, so he has a south side store.
Okay.
He started that.
I remember seeing him before. But Jack was the one with the long hair, right? Or is that his son, Chris?
Well, neither one of them.
Who's the one that had like long gray hair? They look like an elf.
I don't know.
I mean that in a good way.
I don't know who it was.
He wasn't small like an elf, but he looks like a Lord of the Rings elf.
I don't know. Maybe it was one of Chris's. Somebody worked it there.
He was on the south side forever. I swear I thought that was the guy.
Yeah, Jack was north.
My dad would tell me the craziest stories about them. Because they were friends back in the 60s and 70s.
That would have been Jack, but his hair wasn't long. Even when I met him, would have been in. I met him in 2000.
There was somebody on the south side store all the time. There was a guy who had a really long, pretty silver hair.
I don't know. I didn't remember the south side wasn't connected to us as so much. Then Chris started his own store. So I ended up starting to read there 94, 95. That's when I met Jack.
Oh, okay.
1994.
So that's when I think we moved here in 97. I started going there
to the south
when
side.
I was like 11 or 12, the south side one.
I don't know who it was. It must have been somebody that Chris had working there.
Yeah, I thought they were like a part owner or something. They definitely had like an air of, knowing what the fuck was going on.
I think they actually hire a lot of people like that who come off as the owner because they're so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's what I think. Because even Janet, who was married to Jack, I mean, she was married to Jack, but she's not the owner. But she.
Oh, she's not the owner?
No, Chris is.
Oh, okay.
Because Debbie, Jack's first wife, they got married. They got divorced when they were 27, 28. Remember, they got married as a teenager.
Oh, yeah, my dad knew her too.
Yeah, she was so wonderful. But anyhow, so Janet was, Jack's, wife, and who he married back in the 90s. And so, yeah, she's not an owner per se,
Have you ever seen the crystal skull? Don't they bring this crystal skull there sometimes?
I've seen a couple there. So am I de-aging here?
Of course.
Of course.
You're covered in 24 karat gold, baby.
Yeah, I'm glad we hit it all hard in the beginning. I learned a lot. I mean, I always learn a lot.
Yeah, we like to have everybody do like little boot camp, do a bunch in the row, and then get to maintenance period, and then it's like normal. Now we're gonna let it cook. Again. We'll let it cook, and then we're gonna bring out the Tesla ones. Well, my friends, there's not that many people hanging out in the chat today.
There's not. No, I don't hear much.
You're not feeling them, right? So...
A low energy day. There's a lot happening.
Energy day. Well, it's actually a high solar energy day, which makes the humans have the low energy. So, I love you guys so much. We're going to have a little girl talk. It's none of your business. And we will be back in about 25 minutes with Mr. Mark. We're going to be doing his second hair restoration face sculpting session. It's going to be lovely. So come back in like 25 minutes she will be turned back up. Okay, I love you. Bye. Oh yeah, do you see that over there? That. Those are aura photos. A lot of them are taking it in her path. I miss their. You know, I know somebody who makes. I got to talk to Janet about that. I know somebody who makes the film.
Oh, good.
Because they said their camera was broken, but somebody would stop making the film.
They don't have the machine anymore.
I wanted to buy it. I was like, I'll buy it broken. I'll fix it.
What'd she say?